Okay, so I don't know if this was last serviced on March 14th of 1989 or if it was installed on March 14th of 1989, but that's my birth date.
What do you know?
And so is this running again? Did you turn it back on?
So it was. It kind of is like a shut-off timer.
So we previously thought that this was a separate system, but it's forced air oil.
Yeah. So like, fill me in. What is a forced air oil?
Meaning it's a furnace, and your hair is forced air. You don't have what's it called? You don't have baseboard heaters.
Okay.
Okay, so this was last tuned up. So that's got to be the install date.
That's crazy. 89.
Last serviced.
Over here.
No, it shows right here. Tune up.
So 21, 26 on this side.
All right. But I mean, just for sheer build quality, you're not going to see anything like this again.
You think it's quality?
Yeah, I mean, when it dies, you're going to have to replace the whole thing because where's the air coil? Where's the indoor coil? Up there. It must be somewhere in here. My guess would be that this had an air conditioner from either it did not have central air at all or the air conditioner broke. I don't know. I don't think Williamson makes air conditioners, but
That's cool.
but they're going to have to jack this up to get the asbestos tile out of the.
Oh yeah. Is that one way to do it? Is jack it up?
Yeah, they might have to disconnect. They might have to disconnect this and take it out to get the.
What about razor? Because it's old.
You're gonna need to dress up like Walter White from Breaking Bad. If you do this yourself, you're gonna have to dress up like Walter White cooking crystal meth to get this shit out of the house.
And then
just look at the color. The color it is tells you this is built like a brick shit house.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't make furnaces in green. And why does it say 70?
75.
Okay, so it was last service, so this has been cared for. And they're right on, York Road.
Yeah, and this baby's...
I have a video of his air conditioner from back in the day. He let me film his, yeah. It was like an 80s Bryant or something. And he does the heating oil for my friend Gwen's house. Okay, so for my viewers, I just did a video of her, a follow-up video of her air conditioner today. She's the one who Blaze services her oil heat. She's got an oil baseboard system. Yep, small world. 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
What are the chances of that? You got to show a man that. That's crazy. The fact that that's your birthday, that's just crazy.
Yep.
You won't have that ever happen again.
All right, just to make this video interesting, I don't even know, I'm not that familiar with oil furnaces. I know gas heat and I know heat pumps. I don't know that much about oil furnaces. But yeah, this is such a small house, this is probably sized appropriately.
Yeah. The oil tanks over there.
I hate cutting those up. I'm never going to do that again. You weren't there on Thursday, but I showed up because the Outlander needed calipers. Can't really see it, but there's the oil tank. And Abby's like, is that an effing oil tank you got in the back of your truck there? I only cut it up as a favor. I hate doing oil tanks. I look like, when I chop up oil furnaces, the last time I did that, I looked like Dick Van Dyke from the chimney sweep scene in Mary Poppins. You know, when they were all black and sooty?
Oh, yeah.
From you've seen Mary Poppins.
Yeah, oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I literally look like Dick Van Dyke from Mary Poppins when I chopped up an oil furnace. Never again. I'll take them whole, but I don't cut them up anymore. It's not worth it. I did wear a respirator when I cut it up, though.
You did? Yeah.
I don't want my lungs to look...
Look at that. I can't even play it. Look at my PS2, my GameCube there.
Why can't you play that?
I can. I come down here and play it. On my old CRT TV.
Yep.
Check that out.
We gotta find you a bigger CRT TV.
Yeah,
now, just to complete the video, fire the AC back up. I want to include that back in the...
Video?
Yeah. Just go right back out.
You gonna post this tonight?
Yeah, and I'll send it to you.
Yeah, please do. I'll watch it.
Can I get the vintage yellow tile?
Yeah.
Do you care? Like your wife's not going to care about any? All right, just want to make sure.
No, I appreciate
1950s kitchen, time warp.
And the little nook, that's very 1950s.
1950s kitchen.
Look on there. All right, I'll fire her back up, Charlie. You go back out.
All right. Hey, does she have the window up? My girlfriend is sitting in the car because she doesn't want to get out of the air conditioning. Hey, sweetheart, you want to know something freaky? Guess when the furnace was installed?
When?
3/14/89. It says so right on the furnace.
Your birthday?
Yep, I had to film it. I made a video of it. Billy's like, that's so creepy. It said March 14th, 89. Williamson oil furnace. Isn't that awesome? March 14th, 89.
Yep.
But yeah, Amanda is sitting in the car with the air cranked. Took the Outlander because she had my truck blocked in. Outlander gets better gas mileage anyway. I love my truck. It is not fired back up yet, but just to prove I am at the same house.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to start.
And it even has a programmable thermostat, like he said. The condenser's not even that not that bad at all. I don't know if any of you remember this, but back in 2011, I was at my aunt's 1950s brick rancher in the Atlanta suburbs. Obviously not the original air conditioner, but it had a 1996 Janitrol that was oversized for the house. It was a 4 nominal ton, and the previous owner's dog pissed on the coils, and it was all destroyed. But that thing worked great for the those Georgia summers. It like it was too big. I was just reminiscing. My aunt had a house in Decatur, Georgia, built in 1950s. It had a 96 Janitrol, which was pre-Goodman. The previous owner's dog pissed on the coils, and it was all eaten away, and you could see the copper. And it still worked. It was about 1.5 tons too large for the house, but it still worked. And I mean, if it can work in a hot Atlanta suburbs house.
What's the most reliable unit? What are like some of the best brands?
Carrier, Train.
Carrier, Train.
Anything with a Copeland scroll compressor that's installed properly these days. Stay away from Nordyne or Nortec. It's called Nortec now. But Carrier, Bryant, Train. My best friend Doug's parents, Central Air, died 16 years ago, and I picked out a Bryant heat pump for him. Still going. 16 years ago, June 2010.
Yeah, that's pretty. Because this is old too. This is from when I'm born. I was 95. That's when I was born.
You might be able to just take the asbestos out around the furnace, but not under it.
Right. That's what I was thinking. I don't think I'm moving that because if I pick that up, I could.
Well, you're gonna need a tech. You're gonna have to evacuate the system of Freon.
Yeah, I have no idea how to do that.
I don't know much about asbestos removal, but I mean, you might just want to
I could research.
like get a professional come in. As long as it's not in the air, you're fine. You use the system to
We want to do something for our basement eventually. We don't want to get it completely finished.
Are you gonna put a bathroom down there?
Bathroom?
Yeah.
I think that'd be a good idea, don't you?
Yeah. It would certainly add money to the house. Add value.
See one old AC unit before you go?
Yeah.
Window unit?
Where?
I want you to look at it.
Where?
In the back.
What is it? Installed or is it?
You want to go look? I forgot I wanted to show it to you.
And Amanda was amazed that it was my birthday on the furnace.
Yeah. I know, that's crazy. I was so surprised. I couldn't believe it.
I was not a Mitsubishi fan before we bought that car, but I got to tell you, I love that thing.
AC works great on my car.
No, it has very little to do with the air.
Oh.
You know what the best feature of that Mitsubishi is?
We'll go this way.
$2,800 cash, no payments.
Yeah, I saw that in one of your videos. I'll shut this.
And my girlfriend has something to remember her best friend by.
Check this out.
The fact that it was Emily's car is what makes it special.
This is the second.
You have an air-conditioned, what is this, like a clubhouse?
It's like a bungalow home. This is my wife's office. Look at that.
Oh, you can tell it's old just by the fact that it's...
Color. All you can see is a slight serial number on the side.
Will it turn on?
I don't know. I've never tried.
Well, that's a start.
Oh yeah, it's not even plugged in.
You can tell it's old just by the fact that it's brown.
Yeah, I might need an extension cord for that.
Let's go get a brand name.
Right, yeah.
I wish I had the truck. I got an extension cord in the back of the truck. Let's see if we can get a brand name. No, we don't have a brand. Kenmore. It's another Kenmore. Back when Sears was actually good. Yep.
So that's a good one?
From this era.
Yeah, look at that.
The fact that it's brown tells me that
I don't know how long it's been here, but it looks
I'd say Ronald Reagan was probably still in office when this was put in.
right?
Maybe Bush 41 or Bush 41.
So this puppy's old then.
Over 30 years old. I don't think they made brown air conditioners since about 1989.
Right?
It was probably put in on March 14th, 1989, just like the
probably.
furnace. But this is
Yeah, that's what I wanted to
this is
say.
suspiciously clean.
Right?
Like they took it out of the... I wish we had an extension cord. You're probably gonna keep that though. This is your wife's office?
Yeah.
Keep that. If it works, keep it. You're not gonna find anything that good.
It's got heating as well in here. It's just those electric manual controls.
I mean, you want my Emerson Quiet Cool for $300? The 64, the one from 1964? But I don't think the Emerson would fit in there.
I don't know if I actually have one or not. There might be a... I don't know if I can even move this big thing. This thing is huge. Oh my god. That's very heavy.
There's gotta be a plug back there.
Wouldn't you... Oh, it's right there. It's right in front of us, right there.
Oh crap, where did the button, where did the...
I can get it. It fell off when you grabbed it. It just fell right back here. We can find that. It's probably right under the couch or... One. Hold on one sec. I might have to reach under the couch. Let's see. Well, I just have to move the couch more because it fell right down. But the plug's right here at least.
So we don't need an extension cord.
Can plug that in?
Has your wife used this yet?
No.
Can you shine down there again so I don't zap myself?
Yeah, let me just see if I...
I'll bet it's someplace stupid.
Oh, for sure.
It probably rolled under the couch.
No, yeah, no, definitely. I'm just trying to... How'd it go? Maybe it went...
I mean, I can just use this one to,
Yeah, maybe just do that. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I can just use this one to swap it.
Yeah. We can plug that in. Maybe it fell in the couch. No. Yeah, let's plug this in and see.
That might not fit.
Might not fit.
Well, first plug it in.
Is it this way? Am I wrong?
Move your hand.
Which way is it? Oh, it is down. Come on now. Now where did that little...
Is it plugged in?
Yeah, it's plugged in now.
Colder. Hold on a minute. Colder. Yeah, it is on the coldest setting now. Sorry, I accidentally dropped your
No,
dial.
I know it's... I saw it drop. I know it's there.
Has this happened before?
Yeah. I know it's there. It's big. Floats hard.
That's what she said.
I knew you were going to say that.
I mean, it's definitely getting cold. It's not the coldest I've ever felt. And one thing I've noticed about a lot of these older window units is they don't even have a fan mode. Uh-oh.
I see it.
You see the cord, the dial?
I see it. It's a little far back. I do again.
All right, you go get it. I'm gonna go see if the compressor's running.
Good check.
Previous owner of this house loved Kenmore. Yeah, the compressor's definitely running. And he just put the dial back in, I think. Did you just take the dial, put the dial back in?
Yeah.
Because I heard it shut off.
Yeah, I just shut it off real quick.
I mean, the compressor's definitely engaging.
Is it?
I mean, it feels a little weak, but it definitely works. If you decide to replace it, don't let that go to the scrapyard.
Yeah. Yeah, that was its old rig.
There it goes. Did you hear that? That's the compressor engaging right there. That's just its circuit protector or whatever.
I mean, it's slightly cold, not really.
But it's so clean. I got it.
It's an old, very clean one. Will you be interested in that?
Yeah. Too nice for scrap.
The only problem is I have a hole in the wall now. I don't even know what the hell else I can fit through there because I don't feel like it's...
You can expand it slightly. They make air conditioners that are direct walk and drop-in replacements. Aren't going to last this long. Okay, 5,000 BTU. Any air conditioner you can buy that's 5,000 BTUs will fit in there.
That feels a little colder.
So it's a 5,000 BTU Kenmore. Let's see if I can get a manufacture date off this one. But yeah, this one's got to be probably 40 years old.
Jeez, really? That's
Yeah.
crazy. Older than me.
Older than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say it works.
How much do you think this was new?
In the 80s, probably 200 or 300 bucks.
Jeez. Would have been a lot back then. It's like 700, 800 bucks.
Adjusted for inflation, the ones in the 650s and 60s would be about $1,000 now.
I think that's about as low as it's going to get. It's not horrible, but...
Unfortunately, these are not meant to be serviced. They're sealed. But the guys I know can make them serviceable. Which is why if you decide to replace this, I'm just going to sell it or possibly even give it away to one of the HVAC guys. All right, out. I am now going to take pictures of it, like still photos. And that's the end of the video. Out.